In this lesson, I want to a little more talk about the tools that are in a VR viewer. If you go in a desktop and you click your middle mouse button, here you can hold click your middle mouse button, and we have lots of interesting tool here. First, the main mode of the object. This is an collision based mode. If you want to grab object, this is a visual that I explain it. I want to explain the transport camera and the measurement tool. First, the measurement tool. If you click it, if you go into the measurement tool, here you can exit the measurement and walk your in your scene, and you can simply click and drag and add a measurement that you want. And after that, you can change it has a snap to the object, and here is simple. You can change the rotation or position of your or you can click and drag and measurement any part of your object that you want. If you want to delete them, right click, and as you can see a scissor will be appear in your screen, and you go on a measurement and it will be deleted. It's very easy. So if you want it, you can activate it with a fine number, or you don't need to be click middle mouse button, just 5, or just go 1, your default mode. 1 is the default mode, 2 is a grabbable mode that you can grab your object, 3 is for visualization if you have a visualizer scene, or 4 for transfer that we have no another camera that we will explain it, and the 5 is for measurement. It's very easy. So going to the 1 default mode, it's deactivated. For activating in, you have to go and add a VR camera on your scene. Go to the 360 and create a VR camera, and you can, for example, put it here, or you can add another 360 camera and put it there. G ground to insert that ground, and you teleport to that camera that you want. If you go into the VR viewer, as you can see, VR teleport camera is activated here in settings, and if you want to go, you can. Now it's activated. If you turn it on, the black mode it will happen. It's very useful for a very big scene, and you can go with middle mouse again to exit that mode. And as you can see, if you your mouse go over one of them, you can see the view angle from that VR camera. If you click on that, you can go on this camera, and that's it. You can delete them if you want. So you have to add VR camera and then teleport to them. It's very useful for a very big, dense, heavy scene that you want to teleport it to them, or it's very useful for VR headset that you cannot walk on a scene. Another feature is so we have 5 main mode: 1 default, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't need to click your middle mouse button. You can hit 1, 2, 3 for your keyboard. Another feature that I explained it is a catalog. You can add any object to your scene. It's very simple and straightforward. For example, going here, open it. It has to open its website, and you can just click. Don't need to click and drag. It download from it's download from the simlab soft website, and now it's there, waiting to be downloaded. And as you can see, automatically 2 mode, it's a collision mode, will be turned on automatically. And here it is. You can use a catalog. Another interesting thing is selecting material. You can select any material here, and after that you can change the color of that. Here you can change between 5 main object material. Plastic, you can turn it to the metal. In the plastic, you can change the reflection. You can change the roughness of the reflection alpha of that object. interesting to see inside them, or emission. Emission, it means it's emit a light in the night. Here you can capture a camera from here. You can click it, and define any camera, define any object material in a scene, and you can delete them, replace them, or here you can change them. For example, I select this. Okay, for example, I want to add this material to this object. You can go here and go to this mode again, and you can simply click and drag. Oh, sorry. First select this material, then select any material that you want. Okay, first you have to select the material that you want to assign it. For example, this is stone. Select it, go to the paint mode, and select an desired object that you want. Okay, this is. And as you can see, the material of this stone assigned to that. So the first step is defining the material of the scene. For example, I define the material of the scene, and go into the paint mode, select your material, and then select your desired object to give that material. It is interesting. For exiting that, you have to turn it off again. You can turn it on, turn it off. And here you can change it, the metal, as you can see. You can change the metaliness and the color of that, roughness, the interesting. You can interactively change the material of them. Alpha, you can change it to the glass, interesting, roughness, and IOR. You can change the IOR if you want. You can change it to the emitter, that emission of light in the night. That's nice. I make it the emission. And here you can specify the object water. For example, go select this object. As you can see, you can make a water material in a VR viewer. You can change the speed and depth. I explain it here to make a water object there. We can make it interactively here. It's very interesting. Here you can change the light. I bring the material back. Select the desired material that you want. Going in this and select it. That's nice. Here you can change the light. Here you can change the sun and the sky if you want. You can turn on the night mode here if you want. Turn the sun. And you have to go back. Oops, sorry. You have to go back in the sun here. You can, oh, where is that? And turn the sun, turn it off the HDRI, and then turn on sun and sky, and turn on the night mode. It's very and here you can see the emission light. Of course, you can turn the sun sky and turn the HDRI for reflection, or turn the sun and sky and turn the night mode off. In a sun and a sky, it's confusing process, but it's here. You can change the elevation, the horizontal of the sky, sun strength, sky strength. In night mode, we have not any setting. Going back to HDRI, you can change the HDRI of the light. Interesting. Here you can change the fly mode. You can fly it, as you can see. You can fly on a scene, and or walk. Oops. And a mechanical. If you want to export the object for this mode, you have to go to the environment and first change it to the mechanical, and after that you can export exe file. It's very interesting. I explained it to export. And here in interesting mode is a node. You can create a node. For example, in a node, you can create a node here, go to its node, and you can create a, if you want, you can create, oh, we are in a mechanical mode, sorry. Oh, fly. Yes, fly mode is nice. Go to the node mode, you can delete it or create a new node. You can see that node in angle and you can edit it. You can sketch something, for example, click and drag to a sketch something and say, you cannot sketch in a sky, I think, yes. Sketch anything that you want and go to a node, and for example you can record a sound to your partner and type anything here to your partner, and done. As you can see, it's here. And we have recorded 2 sound here. You can send it across your file or you can delete it. Okay, that's it. If you exit that node, you can exit it. And for example, you are in this scene, in this view, going to your node and click on this, and as you can see your writing and your mention. For example, change this material, you can tell your partner. And if you go into the edit mode, you can see the recording. As you can see, it's recorded the sound. It's very interesting. And you can done. You can add anything that you want here. Or if you right click, you can delete them if you want. Okay, interesting. For exiting that, you are in a, as you can see, note mode, going to the 1. But so the note mode is 6. 5, 6. Nice. And after that, you can save your project as a VR package that you want. Okay, this is VR Viewer tool. You can edit your desired setting, lighting, material in this viewer. Interesting and powerful. Hello my friends. To continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.